Felita is going to tell me more about her illnesses.
So they really diagnosed me with hypertension, an enlarged heart, and high blood pressure, but they don't know what's wrong with my stomach. All I know is I just be feeling sick. She gives me some medications, some purple pills.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, I do. I have it in the back.
Could you go and find out the name of it?
Okay.
I think I'm looking at omeprazole.
Yeah.
Omeprazole, DR, 20 milligram cap.
It settled my stomach to make my stomach feel better.
Okay.
It's supposed to stop me from feeling nausea, stop me from throwing up.
It ain't working.
But it doesn't work, it doesn't really work that good. And then they really can't give you nothing stronger.
Why can't they give you anything stronger?
I don't know why. I have my family practitioner. I'm having a hard time with her, giving me pain pills and everything. So she doesn't want to give me, any kind of strong pain medications or nothing really strong. I don't know why. After a while, she never will tell me. She just won't say. So these are the walls that I'm bumping into, and we're bumping into in the city of San Francisco.
Yeah. She doesn't explain to you why.
She don't explain to me why. She just says no.
And who is this person?
Her name is Catherine Bocho.
You've been seeing her for a while.
I've been seeing her for about
3 years.
Going on 3 years. I've been going to this clinic for 17 years. The same clinic.
So you ought to be able to get your medical records.
I get the stuff that I'm a loyal patient, a loyal client.
But then again, she tried to get something else done by the clinic, and they balked all the way.
Yeah.
See, everybody, if it's got something to do with pinning anything on Treasure Island, they'll balk.
Yeah.
They'll balk. This is a big cover-up, all the way down to the FBI. See, the FBI knows this is a fraudulent. We sent information to Washington, D.C. They sent us something back 2 years ago that they got the information. Then we sent something to the H.U.D Inspector General about fraud. They got the information, said we'll get back to you. Then I in turn called the FBI about a month ago, and I made a complaint again, said we'll get back to you. This happens like this because the powers to be, it's that it be like this.
And then I'm calling the same places he's calling, and I'm getting the same thing. So it's not just one person calling; it's two people calling.
Because this is a major fraudulent operation. I want to bet you this operation project out here brings in probably $400 or $500 million a year, $500 million with all the jobs that's associated with Treasure Island, because you have shelter plus care. which has over 100 employees down Department of Human Services that gets paid for radiation poisoning people. So they pull us off this island, they would all lose jobs. Then you have H.U.D, which operates the rest of these buildings out here, like Fort Tep. All the alcohol and drug programs out here, if you would pull the plug on there, all of those jobs would be gone. You got Health Right 360, has a lot of programs out here. You pull the plug on this program here, you got maybe 200 people that's laid off. So it's conducive for people to be radiation poisoned in order for people to pay their bills. See, it can't happen unless we get poisoned, because the island can't function without tenants. It won't give you a dime for it. This is HUD money for people to live, and for you to have support staff, which is community development block grant money, which pays the staff of John Stewart, T.I.D.A. T.I.D.A. First T.I.D.A. was getting redevelopment funds they were using to pay their salaries. But once Governor Brown cut that out, they had to figure out some way for them to get paid their salary. So their money is going to community development planning money through shelter plus care. They have all kind of rules. See, anytime you have the federal government that has a rule that states the fact that you can't radiation poison somebody and we're gonna pay a subsidy, and they turn around and pay the subsidy in violation of their rule 24 CFR 50.3, prohibited use of a contaminated site. That was the end of it. This program should have never been launched. But they were dealing with people that were black, because everybody moved out here first were black, and they're dealing with a lower class of people. We're dealing with people that are asking for housing in a super high city of rent. They'll say, well, we'll fix you. If you don't want to get you a job and pay $3,000 a month for a unit, we'll put you on a spot where you get radiation poison, and there go your low housing for you. And that's what we got, a pig and a poke. Because had they told any of these people out here, look, now, afraid has nothing to do with it. We have a 1/3 of our community out here are mentally retarded. They all stay over here, over there tearing the buildings down. It's maybe about I bet it's close to 50 or 60 or 70 of them that are mentally retarded.
Now, is this a program or are they spread out in the townhouses?
It's a program.
And what's the name of the program?
I don't know. They're very secretive, but they get people to pay their rent, and they all stay in these townhouses.
And they
I don't know how many per unit, but they got all these units over here, and they're mentally retarded.
I've seen many of them on the bus.
Okay, now
it's very clear this is happening.
But this is the most vulnerable population that you could ever want to do something dirty to, is someone that's mentally retarded. Now, I'm mentally disabled, but the VA ruled me mentally incompetent. I had to have a 24-hour caregiver. I had to have a fiduciary to pay my bills and everything else. And she's the same way. She's mentally incompetent. Then you have people that are mentally disabled. So there's 3 levels of mental disability on this island.
What are those 3 levels? It's just.
One is mentally disabled.
Okay.
One is mentally incompetent. And one is mentally retarded.
Okay, and in severity, can you go from top to bottom, or can you give some kind of gradation for those?
A person is mentally disabled. It'd be a person like with Krista. She's mentally disabled.
Okay.
Now she's mentally disabled.
What does that mean?
Some things she can comprehend, and some things she can't. It's over her head. Some things.
Okay.
Okay, like there's certain ways. Like a mentally disabled person, they'll do something that a person that's normal won't do. I'll say, for instance, they'll sit and they'll be sick and do nothing about it.
Okay.
That's mentally disabled.
Okay.
You're feeling something, and you might know what it is, but you're mentally disabled enough where you can't make the right moves to get something done about it. That's where disability comes in. You can't express yourself. Now, if someone is mentally incompetent, they're the same way, but they're so where the disability where they can't take care of themselves.
Okay.
That's me and her. We're mentally incompetent. I have a VA form here that I was mentally incompetent since 1998.
Okay, let's get into that in a minute, but what's the third level?
It's mentally retarded
How is that different?
They can't take care of themselves at all.
At all.
At all, period. They have to have, I think the house mother stays with them, and they go buy the food for them, and they cook for them. The only thing they don't do is dress them, I think. But it's different levels over there also, because some of the people that mentally retarded, they'll speak to me and Felita on the bus. But then some of them are so severe that they can't communicate with us. They're sitting around and they slob at the mouth and things like that. And it's clearly, I have empathy because I'm in the mental health system. I've been in for a long time.